In this video, we are going to get into the E-shape bar chords. This is where we are going to begin making bar chords in earnest. So to begin with, let's just review our E-shape chords. Every bar chord has an associated cowboy chord. So we're going to start with E cowboy chords and then look at how the bar chords that are associated with them work. So to start off with, we have E, we have E minor, we have E7. These are our three E shapes, and we talked about these earlier. So as you really ingrain those, it'll make all the E shape bar chords much easier. Well, if you'll notice where the root of this chord is, the name of this chord, it is the low E, right? It is the open E string. So what we're going to do is we're going to play that E chord, but we're going to, instead of using 1, 2, 3 fingers, we're going to swap the fingers around and use the 2, 3, 4 fingers. So that then you have your third, fourth, and then second finger. And so now that you have those on there, you can lay your index finger across the nut. Just lay it right behind that nut like that. Great. And so now what we can do is we can use this as a movable chord because now your finger is acting as the nut right up there. And so if we move it up 1 fret, the entire thing, move it up 1 fret, then we can do our bar like we talked about. Thumb is on this side, press down, tuck back, release a little bit of weight in your arm. Then we have a bar chord, and it is an E-shaped bar chord because we're using this, we're starting with the E cowboy chord and moving it around. This chord, because it's on the first fret, and the first fret is E, F, is an F, then what this is an F chord. But we're using the E shape, and so it's a really important distinction to make. It's an E-shaped bar chord, but it's an F, is the actual name of the chord. But the shape that we're using in these 3 fingers is an E, it's an E shape. So this is how we name these bar chords. In the exact same way, we can go back to the E, make an E minor with the 3rd and 4th fingers, move that up 1 fret, and now we have an F minor. Same thing again, coming back, using your 2 and 3 fingers, you can make an E7 chord, slide it up 1 fret, and we have F7. So now, all of a sudden, with just this one lesson, you have now got 36 new chords that you can play. Those 3 different shapes for all 12 frets. If we want to find a specific chord, let's say that we want a G minor chord, then we have a particular little order of events that needs to happen. First off, we need to find a low G. We need to find a root note G. E, F, G. Here we are on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. That is our root note, so we're going to make a bar there. And because that G is on the E string, we're going to use the E shape. And so we think about what kind of chord do we need now? We want G minor. Oh, I need a minor shape. So I'm going to think E minor. What does an E minor look like? It is that. And so I place this bar, and then I think above that, imagine this is the nut, then I need an E minor shape. And I use the 3rd and 4th fingers because it's so much easier than the 2nd and 3rd for this. So then you have your bar, put those down, and there you have your G minor. As another example, just to do this, the process again, let's say we want an F sharp 7 chord. First off, we say, where is my F sharp? E, F, F sharp. Here we are in the 2nd fret. We make a bar, and then we think, what kind of chord do I want? F sharp 7. Okay, I want a 7 chord. Think E7, and then place that above. Place your fingers in the E7 shape above that bar, so that if you slid it down, it would end up being an E7. And there's the shape. One last one, A flat chord. You could also say A flat major. So first, what do? First, we find the root, E, F, G, A flat. Make a bar. Think, what sort of chord do I want? I just want a regular old major chord, so I'll put an E shape on there. Because, why? Because my E string is the string that the root is on. The A flat this is on the E string, Therefore, I'm going to use E shapes. When we get into other shapes, then you'll have to know where that root is to decide what shape you use. But for the E, these we have right now. This is why also we spend so much time talking about note names and memorizing note names. So, that's your process. Again, to a quick review, find the root note, the letter name. Notice which string it's on. It's on the E string. Use that type of shape, which is the E-shaped chords. E, E minor, E7. And then whatever type of chord you want, use that value of chord, the value being major, minor, or 7, or minor 7, and place it above there. And that is how to make a bar chord.